Alright, we're going to go ahead and talk about some verb conjugations. Let me adjust my light here. It seems like it's kind of shiny in the wrong spot. Sorry, now it's frozen. Okay, anyway, we're going to try to be on Página 114. Trying to get that glare off of it. Alright, it's probably about as good as it's going to get. But you can go ahead and look in your book on 114. But we're going to look at the conjugation of jugar. It is an irregular conjugation in that its stem changes. Okay, now the endings are regular, like we've learned with hablar, but it does stem change from a U to a UE in all the forms except for the nosotros form, and also the vosotros form, but you don't have to memorize that. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about jugar. It means to play, and remember it means to play a sport or game versus to play an instrument. Okay, so this is to play a sport or game, and cards are also used for this one too. Okay, so the first one is for jugar is juego. That means I play. Juegas, you play informal. Juega, he plays, she plays, you formal play. Jugamos, notice no stem changing there, and then that's the vosotros form. And then we have juegan, they play, you plural play. Okay. Now, this verb is always followed by the preposition a, and so you're just going to put that with it, and so that means that frequently when we say what someone plays, it's going to combine to make the contraction all. Okay. Now, if you had law something after this, then it doesn't make that contraction. So you would have la. But a lot of times it's going to be an L, such as above here in the box where it says juego al fútbol. So I play soccer. So it's very common for it to have that all contraction. So juegas al tenis. Do you play tennis? Okay. This is an irregular verb, but it's just stem changing. The endings are regular. Okay, and we've been doing some work with it in the chapter. All right, go ahead and turn just a couple of pages. We're going to look at Estar. This should be review for you, but it's still in this chapter as just to go over it and make sure we really know it. So Estar means to be, and of course it's used to talk about location. We have estoy en la librería, so I am in the bookstore. Estás con tu familia, you are with your family. Está en el centro, he is in downtown, or she is downtown, or you formal or downtown. Estamos en casa, we are home. There's the vosotros form, estáis, en la clase, and then están, they are, you plural are, in the room. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do this exercise on this page, 118, and then exercise 19. This is the first time Luis has been to Taxico, so Maria Inez is acting as his guide. Read a description of the city and fill in each blank with the correct form of Estar. So we're going to be looking here at this one. Estamos en lugar magnífico. We are in a magnificent place. Luis, la primera vez que tú en Taxico. So she's talking to him. Is this the first time, Luis, that you've been in Taxico? So you're going to use what verb form there? Hopefully you said estás. Don't forget the accent on it. No. So she's asking a question there. Bueno, well, allá. Remember there. There's the park. So we're talking about the park. What verb did you put there? Hopefully you said está. Don't forget the accent on it. And then we have y allá los arcos. So, and so we have, there's the park, and there, this is a plural for your subject. So which form of Estar do we have to be there? Hopefully you said están, accent on the A. The museum is on the Plaza Borda. Again, museo is our subject, so hopefully you're going to use está, accent on the A. Muchos hoteles buenos, many good hotels en la calle Hidalgo. So many good hotels are on this, that's the name for street. and that's the name of the street, Hidalgo. Okay. Again, you've got a plural subject, so hopefully you said están there, accent on the A. And the movie theater and a store is on the San Juan Plazuela. Okay. And hopefully you went ahead and put the plural están there, accent on the A as well. Okay. Make sure you're writing those down, and then I'm going to have you turn them in underneath this assignment. Okay, we're going to go ahead and turn a couple more pages to look at ir. Ir is a new verb that we haven't worked with before. Okay. Ir means to go, and it is highly irregular. It's irregular in all the conjugations. It's just kind of a mess. It doesn't follow any pattern or rules, and it's really random. So anytime you are going to use ir, you just have to remember that it's highly irregular. Here's the yo form, which is voy. I go to the movie theater. ¿A dónde vas ahora? Where are you going now? So that's the informal you. Va al gimnasio. That'd be he goes to the gymnasium, she goes to the gymnasium, or you formal go to the gymnasium. Vamos a la piscina. We go to the pool. Here is the vosotros vais. Van al baile. So they go to the dance, or the you plural. So it's highly irregular. Voy, vas, va, vamos, van. And wait till we get to the preterite. In that case, it starts with an F. It's a mess. Okay, this verb is just a mess. Notice too that it's irregular because it is just an IR, which is one of the endings we put on infinitives. So it's like it doesn't even have anything other than the ending. It's just a real mess. But anyway, you'll get used to it, we'll work with it a lot, and before long it'll be pretty easy. So we're going to go ahead and do this exercise. Again, you want to write this down or type it or something so that you can turn it in under this video. So it says, Claudia and her friends are visiting Taxico, and everyone is going to a different place. Fill in the blanks with the correct forms of the verb ir. Okay, so here we have Claudia a la casa de mi tío. Okay, so Claudia is going to her uncle's house. Okay, what form of ir would you put there? Hopefully you said va. And yo, I am going with her. So your subject is yo. What form of ir would you put next? Hopefully you said voy. Luis, a dónde? To. So are you going to? So which one, your subject there is to. What form of ir would you put? Hopefully you said vas. Okay, here we have yo blank al parque. I go to the park. What form would you put there? Hopefully you're going to say voy. Oye, Maria Inés, ¿a dónde tú? So, Maria Inés, where are you going? What form of ir would you put for número 5? Hopefully you're going to say vas. Okay, número 6. Yo blank al centro. So you're going to have voy. I'm going downtown. At what time are you all going to your uncle's house? Okay, and then hopefully you know, since it's ustedes, we're going to have van, okay, V-A-N. And then nosotros a Cuernavaca a las 9. So we are going to Cuernavaca at 9. So what form of ir would you put there? Right, vamos. If you notice, somebody wrote those in the side in this book, huh? Anyway, that's the conjugation of ir. Go ahead and turn those exercises in, and hopefully you'll understand how to do them on your packet now. Be sure to email me if you have questions.